We live in a world that's just flooded with information. And one of the most recognisable physical mannerisms in our day is this one, which is the scrolling through social media feeds, the scrolling through news feeds on our phones. You know, the way that we interact with information is a bit like the way that we go shopping at the supermarket. We grab a trolley or a cart at the front, we walk around and we grab the bits and pieces that we want to make our lives go the way that we want them to go. The bits that are helpful, we grab the memes, the tips, the tricks, the hacks that are going to help us to get through. But you know something, when it comes to Scripture and when it comes to the way that God speaks, you're not really supposed to approach what He says like that. The things that He says are more like a pair of glasses that He's giving you, a new pair of glasses through which to view the world. You're meant to slow down. It's a new paradigm. It's a new model for how to understand yourself, how to understand Him, how to understand what's going on around the place. And that was kind of core to the way I was thinking as I was writing Becoming You. My goal wasn't to just come up with a bunch of kind of life hacks or maxims that you can just grab piecemeal and just kind of chuck into your life and it'll work, but to find in Scripture the paradigm, the model, the glasses, if you were, for seeing yourself, for seeing God, for seeing others around you. And you know what that means is that I would just encourage you when you read Becoming You to read it slowly, to let it sink in. One of the things that I do in the book is the book itself kind of runs parallel along the story of Scripture, the restoration story of Scripture. In the book I tell lots of stories in there. You know, story is one of the ways that we slow down, because you can't just grab a line or a piece out of a story and make sense of it. You have to engage with the whole lot. And if there's a good story, like God's story is, it kind of drags you into it and you become part of it. It's like going to a movie for 3 hours and wondering where the time went, because all of a sudden you were in there. You were on stage watching what was happening. You were in that scene. That's what God's up to by writing His story. And I tried to mirror that in the writing of Becoming You. So I just encourage you as you read the book, as you engage with the content, read slowly. Take 2 or 3 pages at a time. Read it with someone else. There's reflection and discussion questions at the end of each chapter. Take some time to just make some notes about those things and reflect on those things and prayerfully talk to the Lord about what He's doing inside of you and what He's teaching you about who He is and who you are. You'll be really blessed if you do.